I saw his head already.
Hi, George. I got on one of the natural gas buses today. How was rush for you today?
No, it wasn't bad.
I figured not. On Friday, you don't seem to get some big loads.
No, not bad.
It's Monday to Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, I got on one of the natural gas buses. It was a nice treat.
Oh, okay. One more. I have 3 and I needed one more. I got 4 now.
Where did you run to? The bus in front of you?
Yeah. And he was nice enough to give me his cool cushion. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I got on 8431.
Oh, okay.
The Novas are bouncy though, right? Little bouncier, right? You've driven one, so you probably know.
Yeah.
These aren't bouncy at all, I noticed.
That's it.
So I ran into one of my fellow drivers today.
Okay.
He used to take me on Max Hill. John.
Okay.
He's doing Route 37 and Route 3.
Okay.
He said he doesn't like Route 3 that much.
Oh, okay.
The reason is he said he's getting a lot of rude people.
Oh, really?
They bang their head against the glass, right? Like if they're upset, they punch the glass thing, you know, the shield and stuff.
Wow.
And then he gets people that don't want to pay for their fare
Oh, man.
and not wearing the mask. They basically tell them off because they don't want to wear one.
Wow.
So he's not having an enjoyable time on number 3.
That used to be a great route years ago. All the drivers used to enjoy it because it went from Heritage all the way down to Canyon Meadows and Elbow. And it was great. That was almost a 3-hour round trip, about 3 hours.
Yeah. Now a lot of the drivers hate it.
Wow.
But I mean, and some of the passengers get mad because they have a bike, right?
Right.
And on some of the buses, there's no bike rack.
Oh, right.
So they throw a fit. So he's been dealing with all that.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
It doesn't want to make you enjoy your job, that's for sure.
That's right.
But that's the only sign up he could get. He's like, I just have to put up with it.
That's right.
But I mean, he said it's not been very fun.
Oh, man. And we all used to enjoy that route years ago. Everything's changed so much. The community has changed. Bennington Heights, everything's changed.
So many more bus routes.
Yeah, that's right.
There's 7760, George, the one you haven't driven.
Oh, that's right.
You haven't driven that one, you're positive, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. I don't believe I have. I don't recall. I don't remember getting it.
Did you figure out what's wrong with your driver's side mirror?
It's just that, well, not the mirror, it's the window. and the window doesn't close properly, so I'm getting the wind.
Make sure you tell the driver this.
Yeah,
The one who takes over for
I
you.
remember.
Yeah, so he said he's gotten some rude people.
Wow.
I was on the 81 shuttle there, so I pulled into Heritage, but then I rid the shuttle to Chinook, so we were waiting there, and I saw him, so we had like a 5-minute conversation. But he said he likes one route. He's on another route also.
Oh, okay.
He starts on 37.
Oh, okay.
Have you driven 37 Canyon Meadows before?
No, not when they changed it to that number. No, I used to do the 29 Canyon Meadows.
But now 29 is Queensland.
Right. Well, it used to be Queensland. The 29 did Canyon Meadows and Queensland. You went to Anderson and then you went out to Queensland from Canyon Meadows. So you did both sides.
Yeah. But now how it works, when you do Woodbine from Heritage, the exact same bus goes to Anderson, does Queensland, then Woodbine again. Woodbine a couple times, then Queensland again.
All right. Hi, good to see you guys. Hello. Nice to see you. Time to go home?
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's it.
Did you get at least half of a load today?
Yeah. No, not even that really. Those two buses were there at 3 o'clock, so we managed through that okay, and at 4 o'clock, I only had about 15 or so. Wasn't too bad.
Remember on Monday though how chaotic it was?
Oh, that was crazy. Now I'm getting in there right around 4 o'clock, so again I pulled out the train and came in just as I was getting the light, just before I got the light at Fish Creek, so. But there wasn't very many, there was only like 5 people coming off the train. So it wasn't bad. Now it's okay. Once I get here on a Friday, I'm fine.
Yeah, I thought to myself after you told me that, I know you're upset with what's going on, but don't be mean to the drivers.
Right.
They're giving you a ride.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Is this the time where you can kind of slow down now?
Yes, that's right. As long as I stay on time up till now, then I'm okay. But if I'm late, like close to 7 or 8 minutes late now, then I gotta, even though I'm not busy passenger-wise, I gotta rush through to get back on time. But that really helps, those two buses. That's keeping me on time at 3 o'clock, and that's all I need. Because that's what was happening before. I was getting too late at 3 o'clock.
And you had to stay on time.
Yeah, I wasn't. That was the problem. I wasn't. Then I had to try to catch it up. And this traffic gets pretty bad. But with those two buses, I'm doing good now. Now I'm feeling really comfortable. This is what I needed. Do you get into a grocery store very often, Ethan?
No, because I don't really need to go unless I have to buy something, right?
Somebody else does the grocery shopping for you?
Yeah.
See, my wife does the grocery shopping, so I'm the same way. I never get in there, but boy, when I do go in on a rare occasion, I'm so amazed at everything. All the food they have, all the meats and the produce and just everything. We're fortunate to live in a good country like this. Even if it's expensive for groceries, at least we have a good variety, a good choice. Not
Different
like,
types of beans, for example.
what's that?
Different types of beans too. You
Yeah.
can get string beans.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get this in Russia, in parts of Africa, especially Russia. It's terrible.
So do you gotta take off right away here?
I'm already 3 minutes late. Yeah, I gotta get out of here right away.
Don't know, like, the other
That'll be nice to meet your wife, eh?
Yeah, that would be
the
nice.
last Monday one.
Then she'll know who you are when we go out together.
Animation and defects and animation. And then he canceled it.
I hope you can do your last trip. That's pretty special.
In the morning, like,
Yeah.
the whole, like.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You probably will, right? Just for the fun of it.
So I don't.
Well, if they allow it, if they take me off, then I'll gladly accept it.
Yeah. But-
I don't think they do that anymore.
Because a lot of the drivers like to finish off their career in style, right?
Right.
Like,
But it's another thing they took away. They don't.
I don't know.
I don't
told
think they
him
do that
last time
anymore
I
for
had
drivers.
a problem.
They used to do a lot of little
He
things.
said things,
I did get nice blankets from the city though the other day.
So this
And I
time
got a
my
card
dad was
signed
just
by the
like,
mayor.
wondering, like, why you don't
That was nice.
myself and one another.
You watching hockey tonight at all?
We were trying to get even,
Or
just
Calgary
we got
tonight.
an email.
Calgary's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the one I'll be
So I don't
watching.
know,
Then.
like, how it goes. I'm just, getting up ready because, I'm like, great.
I've got so many things I like to do.
So
I'm careful with how much TV I
I
watch.
thought off and then I thought off.
I played 2 games of soccer last night.
As I ordered.
Imagine if I was with you and Cliff for a little bit, how busy we would be all always.
Yeah,
I would get up and go to work with you and then
that's right.
Yeah, it just, like, even, like, this anything. Just when I asked from the receptionist,
Yeah, there's
until that
much
time,
more.
I just,
I gotta sit so high.
did I tell you we're on to 6:30, right? Yeah?
Right.
Yeah, okay, I did.
Thank you. You still need it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can I spray you one?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can do that for you, dear.
Do you have?
There we go.
This must have been enjoyable for you 40 years. Hey, George? It must be so enjoyable for you 40 years.
Yeah, it really is.
Myself, so that's why like I can't come to the class, but I told when like I can come, I will. Yeah.
Did you have problems at the Jimmy when people need accessibility or?
Yeah.
There we are. Yeah.
Did you ever run into that?
A little bit. Not too bad.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, periodically. Strollers, baby
Yeah.
carriages.
I will,
I heard you almost put your back out
Okay.
lifting that thing up.
I'll never forget that. I don't know what she had in there. That had to be 80, 90 pounds. I wasn't expecting it.
You could hardly lift it?
Yeah. That's ridiculous. I only weighed just over 120 at the time. That's unbelievable. I don't know what was in that. I was expecting the baby carriage, you know, it's not that heavy. And I had an MCI. So I wanted to help her up the steps. Oh man.
I heard people almost break their backs going on these things trying to carry stuff off.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's been some close calls with them.
Right.
Were you able to get the carriage on?
Yeah, we did.
Just barely though, right?
Right. Yeah, no, that was not good on my back. I got a small frame. That's like 80, 90 pounds. Holy smokes. That's a lot. You start getting close to 100 pounds, that's a lot.
Did you see the lady who does the schools today?
No, I didn't, actually. Well, Fridays, I think she goes in early or something. I don't see her on Fridays.
Maybe the upper 12.
Maybe the other 12 picks her up.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so, yeah.
It's Maggie.
That's Maggie, George.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be taking her home tonight.
You'll be taking her home? What?
Her bus?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Taking
Yeah,
her
that's pretty
home.
good. You got it. That's it.
Taking her home with you, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Something doesn't sound right.
It's amazing how in North America a person can say something and it can be taken differently. That's so funny.
I just did that to tease you.
Yeah.
Transit would not be very happy with you.
No. Not with my wife.
Oh, George, you would get something called steamrolled.
No, I wouldn't get supper.
Screw you, go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Speaking of supper, you don't know what you're having, eh?
No.
I had a sandwich this afternoon when I got up. Bacon grilled cheese sandwich, George.
Oh, okay. Did you make it yourself?
No, my dad just fried it up. I was just getting going. I ate quick, then hit the road.
Oh, okay. He's always there, is he, for you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like you with Cliff, right? He
Right.
goes to... Doesn't Cliff make your coffee in the morning
Oh,
if
yeah,
he's...
he does. Yeah, when he's around, he sure does. Or tea, whatever it was.
What time does he get up?
He likes to be up early, around 9, but sometimes he's up at 10.
My God, that's a long day for him if he stays up till 2 in the morning.
Well, that's it. A lot of times he's falling asleep around 10, 11 at night.
Do you have to tell him to go to bed if he keeps not...
Many times, yeah.
Like if he keeps nodding out or something?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I like it the other way around. I'd rather get up around 1 in the afternoon than be up till 3 in the morning. I like that better.
When you're still up, I'm up working sometimes
Yeah, that's right.
on my YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, this is so nice to drive tonight.
So I got 4 generations of my 53s.
Okay.
1853, 77, 53, 70, 853, 79, and I think I got one more 80, 53 as well.
Okay.
I got a lot of buses, George.
Wow, you really do.
This bus has no problem getting going. Wow.
No, that's right. No, this was very nice.
Yeah, I saw you last night when I was on 15 shuttle. When we were waiting there, you pulled in.
Oh, okay.
Man, it was warm today.
Yeah, it was nice. Around 7 Celsius.
I wonder if the other 12 got some good loads today.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a few kids today, though, so that was good.
Yeah, that's
Have you driven the 76 generation of this? 76?
yeah.
65?
7665?
Yeah.
I believe so.
You've driven almost, like not every single bus in the fleet, but every generation of bus.
Yeah, and almost every bus I have for 40 years, you know. Almost every bus.
Yeah. When I was on the shuttle at 2:30 or something, right? Or the school runs were in service early today.
Oh, okay.
But it's Friday, right? So they put them in service early.
Yeah, that's right.
Them school routes are so busy though.
Oh, what I know.
Have you done enough of them, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
You must have been fully loaded a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah, almost every time.
So I guess I'm glad I wasn't on your bus during Wednesday during 4 o'clock. What day was it you said you were to the windshield this week?
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Now I try to get in there.
Oh, so you're trying to push your pup? Oh yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work out though because you have a good load of students here, right, at the Sundance.
Right. Well, oh yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah, that's right.
Did you get a few students from the school that gets out every day?
Sundance?
No, that Peace School or whatever it is.
Preschool.
Our Lady something.
Oh, Our Lady of the Peace.
Yeah, Our Lady of Peace, yeah.
Yeah, they were all there today. We had 3 buses, so.
Imagine if you didn't have the 3 buses, what load you wouldn't have been able to get them all on.
Well, I was, but I was literally right to the windshield. I kept calling in, that's why they put the 3 buses on. That was too much for me. I was doing it, I could get them all on, but it was heavy.
I guess the other 12 got a solid load at 4:30 yesterday too.
Yeah.
Because didn't you say they pulled out and a big load came off the train
Yeah.
just as you were leaving?
That's right, yeah.
But I mean, you already left with what, 2025
That's right.
yesterday, so that would have been over 50.
Yeah, that's right.
You said on Wednesday you had 60 almost.
Yeah, that's right. That was way over capacity. So I called in.
That's not a very Pacific though. They just say call in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all they say. They don't tell us if we should carry more than 40, or we shouldn't, or should we punch out of service. They don't say anything. That's not right.
If I was running the system, I would say do this, right?
Yeah, give specific orders so we know what's going on.
Maximum limit 50, right?
Yeah, because I heard Maggie was going to get 2 complaints today because she was punching out of service once she had 40 passengers. She was punching out of service and not picking anybody else up, which is the right thing to do because we're supposed to be social distancing.
But I mean, a lot of bus drivers don't bother doing that. But if it's a bus that only runs every half an hour and it's cold, I can understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it's 30 below, you don't want to leave any passenger.
No, you can't leave school kids behind. Boy, I mean, at Fish Creek.
Unless you have already 60 people on them, what do you do, right?
Well, that's it. What do you do? They're not saying. At Fish Creek, you could leave people behind that there's that house there to stand in, but I like to, we want to go home. I like to take as many as I can.
You don't want to leave them out there till 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because what happens is, if I start leaving people behind, it's another half hour, so more trains come in, then that bus will be done.
I'll scan, give me one.
And that's where it all backs up.
Yup.
So I try to help the other drivers by taking as many as I can. Even if I'm not supposed, I don't know if I'm supposed to or not.
Takeoff on Wednesday must have been super slow.
Yeah,
Up the hill with 60 people on there. How slow was it? You were going at a slow pace.
yeah, it was pretty slow.
Is that why you load up and get out of there? Because the hill you're going slower, right?
Yeah.
With the load.
And more stops. I gotta try and keep the bus on time.
You're not gonna get a load here, right? That.
Right. No, not now. No, at 5 o'clock, no.
So what do you mean, Maggie? She had a lot of passengers today?
Just give me a minute. Alright. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Or were you talking to her today?
Yeah, I was talking to Carol last night. Carol looked on the internet and she knows where to look for certain drivers, and she already knows that Maggie was going to get 2 complaints today. From the other day. The complaints are from the other day. When Maggie had 40 people on, she punched us and didn't pick anybody else up. Now she's doing the right thing. So I want to find out tonight when I talk to her on the way home how it went.
Did she just get complaints from passengers, right?
Right.
Not transit, right?
Right. I want to find out what the supervisor said that she's supposed to do. I want to get a clarification of it. What are we supposed to do?
When was this? Just yesterday, or
No, the past.
when school started again?
Last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So I thought the 11 doesn't get a lot of people, but it does get quite a few.
During school time, yeah.
Thank you so much, George. Have a
Very
good
welcome.
night.
You take care. Yeah, you got Bishop O'Byrne right across from Bradwood Station.
Yeah, no wonder, right?
So we're only supposed to have approximately 40 people.
Yeah.
But they're not telling us if we should keep.
There's no Pacifics, that's the thing.
No? All they're saying is call in once you have 40 people. That's all they're saying.
But you know what I would say? I would say call in if you have 40 people and please do this, right?
Exactly. That's what we need, a clarification. That's unfortunate they don't do that.
No wonder 15 gets full because you got that school right across from Bridlewood, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So 15 loads up, right? Actually, a couple times.
And Sundays, Centennial High School on Sundays, the 15 gets busy from that too.
Yeah. Do you think it's tapered down now on that route, right? Yeah?
Yeah. I don't understand this traffic light. Sometimes it stays green until a car comes up and trips it. Sometimes it changes all by itself.
There's no one coming here.
Right, so it shouldn't have changed. Why would it change? There's no need to. Why?
How is the transmission otherwise?
Well, I can tell that probably in 6 or 8 months we're going to have to do something.
A couple months, right? The transmission hasn't been worked on in a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Up that hill, no problem.
No, that's right.
Do you try to accelerate so you can beat that traffic light?
Yeah.
Man, it really drops off after you get the school kids, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Yeah, I know. No, it really does.
Oh man, when I was on with you, sorry I couldn't talk on Tuesday there, man. You're getting a few, so.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, just a few.
Waiting for another train? Probably not.
Right.
George, out there, you want it?
Thanks so much.
Okay.
Yeah, you were due out 4 minutes ago.
No, it just goes in here. You can add it to me. Thank you.
You normally wait for the 1800 one, right? When you come back here.
Yeah, that's right.
You must have had to get out of here before all this hit, because at 6:30 you would have another load. So how long would you have to keep on time 4 or 5 hours straight, was it?
Yeah. Alright.
Hey.
You want to catch me?
No, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, no, really good things. Everything's great. Good to see you out there. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Yeah, no, doing great.
Are you, sorry, what's your badge?
34.
Oh, wrong guy. Sorry.
Okay. What's the ruling here on 40 people? Like capacity. Are we supposed to punch out a service and not pick more people up, or we're allowed to pick more people up?
That's a good question. I know back when these started.
Right.
Capacity.
Right.
Since then, it's been regular service, right?
Right.
But if it's congested, then there will go and send max control.
Right.
And they will pass planning.
That's
So you
right.
can plan that.
But we can carry more than 40?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
but, if you just want to be 100% sure,
Right.
small control, they have up-to-date the policy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks so much.
Is he one of the supervisors? Hey, George?
What's that?
One of the supervisors?
Yeah, that's right.
What's he waiting for? Another bus?
Yeah, that's right. Different key.
Something went on, right?
I don't know.
Oh, there's your 7790 you just...
7760.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see how this pulls up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad, eh? At 5 o'clock, it just drops straight on. Where are these guys? Can't get around this. Yeah, they're getting late. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
You're going a little extra, right? Since you're a little late, right? Yeah. Is that what you do if you're running late, right? You go a little faster?
Well, we're not supposed to. If you got a clear runway, then you can tell that there's no children, no dogs, no cats, and everything looks good. got no traffic lights.
Oh, remember that when you had to take that detour? That's one memory I caught on film.
Wow, that was,
And when you backed up, all the lights went off.
yeah,
It was like we were on a ghost bus for a minute.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was, wow,
And we were in the dark. It was 6 something.
yeah.
This traffic increase because of the school, you noticed that? Big time. I'm surprised you're a little behind schedule with the fast bus. Just traffic though, right?
Yeah, I know what happened. I left Shaughnessy Station at 2:00.
We were just on James McKevin Main Drag at 5:05 there.
Yeah, that's right. Now you're riding another trip. You're riding another trip?
Yes.
You're welcome. You take care. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
You realize if you leave the heaters on for too long, you feel yourself getting hot, right?
Yeah. That's what I took.
I got this bus on Black Friday last year, Route 15.
Sorry, the next one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thanks so much. Takes like a little bit longer. Nobody wants this one?
What's that?
If you had to take a wild guess, how much mileage do you think this one has racked up?
Oh, yeah, good question.
I'd probably say 5 or 600,000, eh?
Thanks, sir.
Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Man, George, you know how many hours a week I put on my channel? This week I must have put in 70 hours.
Wow.
That's a long time. But it's something I enjoy, all the different buses and
Well,
stuff.
that's it.
And the enjoyment of you, I watch the footage over.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it if you not my help. I'll do this guy if you're gonna do this bus. Sorry, I'll tell you later.
George, thanks again for today.
Yeah, no, you're very welcome.
Yeah. Have you seen Maria today at all or no?
Oh, no, I haven't seen her today at all. Bye-bye.
What do you say? How many passengers today? 75?
Yeah, that's right.
Wonder what Cliff is doing tonight. Hey George,
What's that?
I wonder what Cliff is doing tonight.
Yeah, that's a good question. Mike's going upstairs and playing with the new kid.
Beautiful sunset today, George. It was.
Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. You have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Yeah.
Her and the kids must be your regular customer.
Yes, they are.
Feel how jerky that was when you took off?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean by the jerking?
I know, there's, you might see it sometimes. This transmission was seriously shifting, and you can really notice it. It's like bang. I'm not doing it so much now.
You're playing with this, it's so great.
When do you think they'll work on it?
All I know is it's close to Somerset. It's super close to Somerset. It's like
You back on time here?
I'll recognize it. It's just
A couple of minutes, maybe a minute late.
might just miss a stop. Don't see a stop.
Have you seen them take your bus a few times, them three teenagers?
Okay, what was that?
Them three teenagers, have they taken your bus before?
I don't know. I was concentrating on the road here. I didn't get a good look at it.
When did they get out? A long time ago, eh?
Right.
There's still cars parked there.
Yeah.
Probably teachers have meetings.
See, this is what happens when you get a few minutes late. See how I'm just go now.
You're booting her, eh?
Yeah.
Have you seen that little kid that waves to you every day?
No, I haven't seen that little guy for, gosh, it has to be at least 3 weeks now.
You don't normally go this fast through here, eh?
No, I don't care, so I kind of, like, I'm only doing the speed limit, but I prefer just to go slower.
It feels like you're going faster because the bus has such good takeoff. It almost feels like you're over speeding when you're really not.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're trying to get back on time. It's 26 now.
Yeah, it would be nice.
You were 2 minutes late when you picked me up, but I'm saying you're doing well.
Yeah.
Have you taken your washroom break yet?
At 2:30 this afternoon.
You must feel good.
Yeah. I'm doing okay.
This is 2433, this bus, eh?
That's right.
Don't you hate when you're already late and a CP rail train comes?
Yeah.
See, that was jerky, eh? Feel the transmission? That's what you're talking about. Uh-oh.
What?
Look to your right.